right, hello, oral skills. This video, I'm going to do an exercise with you about how to hear chords and have them move around in progressions. It's hard to explain. It's hard to talk about music. This whole class is a challenge for that reason. So if we were together in class, I would divide you into 3 groups because we're going to talk about triads, and there's going to be 3 positions. And this is my own little exercise I came up with: low, middle, and high. And we want to revolve around the tonic. All right. So I'm just going to throw it at you. So pretend you're in class. Choose which group you want to be in. Low, middle, or high. And I will use the piano to make the sounds as if the class was singing. And if the singing sounded like strings. All right. So, wait, I didn't want to give you any pitches to give you a frame of reference, so forget you heard that. So, low group, why don't you sing some note kind of in a medium-low range that will be our root, our low note. So you pick your note. What's that? You say it's this note? No, it's lower. It's this note. All right. This will be our tonic. So, group number 3, the high note. Can you sing a 5th? Listen to the tonic. Can you sing a 5th? Maybe count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your head. Maybe you know a 5th. Think it in your head first, then hum it. If it's right, then sing it. On an ah or a do. Taking breaths, group number 1, group number 3, the low group and the high group. Middle group, you get the sweet part. Can you hear major 3rd in there? Find the major 3rd in your mind's ear. Hum it. Is it right? Sing it. Oh. Stop singing, middle group. Let's get the full effect. Add the 3rd now. Tune it. Listen to it. Stop. Okay, take a breath. Let's see if we can do that faster. Let's keep those notes. So, root. 5th. Tune it. Add the 3rd. 3rd, middle group. Can you lower your note a half step? Now. And raise it back. And stop. All right, very good. Experience in your body. Hear it in your ears. Feel, because when they work in harmony, it rings your body in a certain way. And that's how I identify them. Oh, I know that's the third. I think of the third as sweet sounding. All right, so that was a major triad, root, third, and fifth. Then we took the third and we lowered it a half step, made it a minor triad. All right, let's do a progression. All right, I'm going to take you through it. You can change groups, or you can stay in the same groups. We'll start off in a major triad. Root, fifth, add the third. Then the middle and the high groups each take their note up a whole step. And then bring it back down. So let's do that. So low group, can you give me a note? Just any note that feels good to you. I wish I could hear it. Maybe it's this. Highest group, give us that fifth. Now add the beautiful third, middle group. Take breaths. Tune it. Now, middle and high groups go up a whole step on my mark. Think about it. Think about going do, re, mi, up a whole step. Take it up. Now. Take it back down. Miss Cary messed up. Up a whole step. Now. Tune to the root. And back to one. Good. Stop. All right, sorry I'm messing up. I'm just listening and forgetting about what key I'm in. I hear it as soon as it's wrong, for heaven's sakes. If I sang it, I would be right on. Maybe I'll sing it with you all. So, anybody know what progression that was? So we're in F. Taking these two up a whole step. Lower one up a half step. Gives us a fourth. That's the half step. The higher one up a whole step. So that's a 4 chord. In which inversion? Root. First, second. Second inversion, you could call that a 6/4. All right, since I called that wrong, let's try that again quickly. To go over it again, we'll have a low, middle, high, root, third, fifth. The third and fifth are going to go up. The third's going to go up a half step. Fifth's going to go up a whole step. And then we'll bring it back down. All right, so low group. Can we hear the fifth? And now add the beautiful third. Take it up to the 4 chord. Back down. and middle go down a whole step. No, lowest note go down a half step to the 7th. Middle go down a whole step. Go now. And back home. All right, it's fun to feel it in your bones. So I slipped an extra chord in there on you all. I took us down to this. So what chord is that? We're in F. It is the 5, first inversion. 5 chord would be here. Put the middle note on the bottom, first inversion. That's a 6-3 chord. A 6th and a 3rd. And then back home. So, to tie this in with our book, we have a tonic, not a tonic, the tonic, the subdominant, which leads to what? Sets up the dominant. And the dominant pulls to 1. So that is a common natural chord progression. 5 pulls to 1. So I'll do 1 and 5. Let's do 1 and 5 and back. Everybody. Same low note. Root people. Can you match it in your head and hum it? Ah. 5th. Down to the 5 chord, root goes down a half step, 3rd goes down a whole step. Take it now. And back. All right. So, why do we use those inversions? Because it keeps it the closest in around the 1. This is common. The left hand of the piano. Very common. It's common in classical music. Where it's not common is in modern music when they started shedding classical ideals. And they didn't want to use harmony and dissonance anymore. The tension and release. Although the tension and release comes from the physical world, the vibrations and how they react to other vibrations that we can feel. But in modern music, they took, well, in 12-tone serialism, they made every note independent, and they didn't even use low and high. And they took the tension and release out of the music. And I like that music too. But traditionally, if you want to move the soul, evoke emotions, push and pull a person's feelings, these are tricks of the trade. So, tonic, subdominant, dominant. Now there's other chords that act as a subdominant and act as a tonic, act as a dominant. And I'm going to let you look at your books for those. Now, the rules of voice leading are something you should take note of. They really make a melody work or not. So some things they say use a short distance. If you leap more than a fourth, the human ear can't follow it as well, and it sounds disjunct. So if you're trying to do a cohesive line, don't leap more than a third. A fourth. So I'll let you check out those rules of voice leading because this week you are assigned to compose 3 different melodies in 3 different keys with harmonies. So I would say maybe write your melody in a way that you like and work on the cadence at the end. And work your way back from the cadence, because the cadence is going to use, well, you can use a false cadence in the middle. You can use a half cadence in the middle. It won't offer finality, but it will offer tension in your piece. And then use a cadence that brings you back to the 1 at the end. And try to avoid breaking the rules. Like, I'm not going to say you broke the rules and shut down your creativity. But if you're trying to create something that has a message or emotions, I would suggest you use the traditional rules of voice leading and counterpoint from your book this week. So play around with these chords and using substitutes for the subdominant. The actual subdominant, you can use a 2 and then a 5-1. Let's do that, and then I'll let you go. All right, so low voices, give us a good low note to start on. What do you hear in your head? Was it this? Highest voices, give us the 5th. Middle voices, beautiful major 3rd. All right. Oh! We have to do it again. That was a minor 3rd. I have to sing or I'll get it wrong. Root, 5th, major 3rd. Let's do messed it up. I want to go to this too because parallel 5ths don't sound good. So if we go from, sorry to interrupt everyone making their beautiful tones, we're going to do this to and back. We do it again with the major. 1, minor 2, and then back. And back. Try it again. Figured it out now. It's gonna go, so middle and high are gonna go down. Each go down a whole step. Root, you're gonna go down a minor 3rd. And that should give it to us. and then back up. All right. Sorry, it's a little roundabout way to get there. So we'll have low, middle, high. Middle and high will go down a whole step, and the low will go down a minor third. So, lowest note, give us your root. I can't even remember. Give me the fifth. Third. Take it down. Think about it first. Now go. It's beautiful. And back. Let's add a 5 after the 2. I just think it'll sound good. So how do we do that? We're in D, went to the 2. 5 of D is going to be A. So let's take the highest voice up to the A. The lowest voice, so that'd be a whole step. Lowest voice up a whole step. And let's see, we were in D, and in the middle voice stays the same. Sweet. So we went from, and it's gonna go, and then to the 1. Bottom 2 notes come up. Bottom note comes up a half step. Middle note comes up a whole step. All right, I'm going to leave it all up to you all. We're all going to get it right this time. We're going to go 1, be our tonic. Minor 2 will be our subdominant. And the hardest place will be the lowest spot, because he's got to jump down minor third. Then we'll go to 5. So what's the closest note to your note in the 5 chord? That's how you do. You go the shortest distance. Keep it tight. So the lowest note will go up to the C sharp. Middle note gets to stay the same. The G guy from the 2, highest note will go up a whole step. And then can you just hear where the 1 was and bring it back? Just go for it. All right. Okay. We've got, let's hear the low note, the D. See if I can find it. I keep hearing the 5th. 5, 1. So low note. Ah. 5th. Middle people. Going to the 2. Go now. 5. Back on. All right, that's a little work with some progressions. And again, I would say analyze some of the songs you play. What are the progressions you're doing? How does it work? Why does it work? Write some melodies. Try to follow the rules. See what it sounds like when you don't follow the rules. But good practicing. I can't wait to hear everybody's songs. Thanks for watching the video. Bye-bye.